all to play for will air next week. However, that will be part of the build-up to the African Cup of Nations for women. So while we do the hard news preparation and we look at how Ghana is preparing, we look at also how young talent from the grassroots are taking steps to become the next Black Queens of the future. But as for the Black Queens themselves, they are currently outside the country looking forward to playing Kenya and then coming back home to play South Africa ahead of the preparations for the Women's African Cup of Nations. Rosalind Amo is a former vice chairperson of the Women's League Board, and she joins us on the line. Thank you for joining us on the Sports on Pulse.
Thank you for having me, Larry. But I thought I was more of a sports journalist than a former vice chair.
Right. Rosalind Amo is former vice chairperson, Women's League Board, and a sports journalist as well. Does that suffice? Just a good. Yeah, sure. So we're looking at the preparation for the Women's African Cup of Nations. The national team will be playing Kenya and then coming to play South Africa. Your quick thoughts on how the preps have gone so far?
Well, I think we didn't have a good start. I mean, you usually know that it's always going to happen when you have most of your quality players abroad. You have to start a local-based team if you intend to have a preparation at home, and then if your time of preparation also coincides at a time where there are various European-based times. So that was the story of Coach Bashir Hayford and his Black Queens team. For the almost 8 weeks that they prepared in Pam, it was without the foreign players. Just last week they started arriving, and I can say now that with the exception of Faustina Ampa, who has a match today, almost all the players who have been invited for the Black Queens have arrived. And so now we can confidently have the provisional squad that's selected for the tournament.
Okay. The tournament begins on the 17th as well. I mean, I'm looking at the preparations of the Nigerians and of the South Africans, and it gives us a cause to say, wow. I mean, looking at the caliber of matches the Black Queens have had and how many they are going to have by the time it's kick-off, how well are our preps going?
It's unfortunate. I mean, some of us started advocating for more international matches for the Black Queens at the onset because we knew they were not going to be part of the qualifying series. I mean, if you put all the qualifying series together, the teams that all the other teams that have qualified have played not less than 5 matches before they got here. And after qualifying, we know South Africa has played many more because they hosted the COSAPA tournament. They also went to Chile to play a 2-leg friendly with the Chilean team. Nigeria has also gone to play France. I mean, they've all had international matches within the last 3 months. For us, the last time we played was in April when they traveled to the Prince of Japan to play the Japan national team. So definitely that won't count, and most of the players who have been in club currently were not part of the start that went to Japan. So Bashir Hayford is building his team from the start. While he may have had the opportunity to work with some of the players when he handled the 2014 under-20 side, this is the first time he's having these players at the Black Queens. And so the next 2 weeks and the 3 matches lined up are going to be very crucial. We all saw what happened against Zambia, and it told him that he has not had his team yet. The cohesion of the team is not there. He needs to work the final stamina and endurance build up. And so we will look at that. But for me, speaking to a journalist from Zambia, feels that defensively the team is not bad. Midfield is also okay. And that if they are able to play 2 more matches, they could just be right in the nick of time to start off. But it's always tricky because sometimes you get this kind of situation, and if you are not careful, it could haunt you in your opening game. Sometimes you do this, and just as the players have been able to play very well for their respective clubs abroad, they come in and they are still in the competition mood, and therefore they work straight into the team and they are able to
okay.
So he needs to really figure out how he's going to put them in respective roles so that they can be effective and more efficient, other than trying to have a general idea of what to do with the team.
Right. Thank you very much, Rosalind. We appreciate your time as always. Rosalind Amo is a sports journalist, and she's giving us an update on what she feels are the levels of preps of the Black Queens ahead of kickoff of the Women's AFCON on the 17th. I'm Gary Al Smith, and that's the sport for now. The news.